Also of concern to the body of engineers in Nigeria is the recurring cases of building collapse and road failure.
This is an embarrassment to us. Houses have been constructed in 6,000 years ago, so it's not a rocket science technology. We should just get it right through regulation and enforcement. Second thing is that we do not have, good management of the land. There are some places that have been used as refuse dump, for example, 10 years ago. But because people see vegetation there, they think that it's a solid ground. And without doing any test, they build on it. That house will collapse. But if an engineer, a structural engineer, had looked at the place, you get it to the site, and then you do your necessary test to be able to determine what we call the bearing capacity of that portion, that parcel of land. There is no way the house can collapse because it's well done. And of course, like I said, it could be due to poor workmanship, poor materials, and poor methodology.
The work is supposed to be given to professionals. But we find out that, especially in construction, everybody wants to be a contractor. You see all these developers, they will just take their drawing. I'm even talking about drawing. Some, they don't even have drawings. They just go set out whatever they want to and start building. And they do so because the corruption that everybody is talking about in Nigeria, it has really dipped into every system. And engineering is the one that has been blown in a big way. Even when you see that some of construction works, be it road or building, when you're asked to do it, the mobilization fee is being used for another thing. It's being diverted to do PRO. You see them buying cars. The real job there to use the money for will be left undone. And at the end of the day, this fund will not be sufficient for what they're supposed to do. And you have shady jobs, shoddy jobs. And what are we saying? That's even the genesis of this high-rise and collapse building.
Every practicing engineer in Nigeria, certified by Current, has a number. And that is why we always say that it's not too good for government or individuals to patronize quacks because you can't trace them. But the Nigerian engineer knows that he has a stake and he can't mess up with any job that is given to him. So if you are not satisfied, you can easily go to Current and that engineer will be disciplined according to our status.
Okay, the next one that comes, time to come to that labor.
For over 5 years, Alim Oduyemi has been practicing civil engineering. It talks about his current project and his take on reasons for road failure.
This is Mangoro. So we are doing a pedestrian bridge, a bus station. For this project, we designed it for 50 years, for this project. So basically, what may I see, we all know the standard of doing things. When we give work to contractors, we give you specified, thickness to do the road. But Nigerians with logistics, they end up doing less than standard to save profits. So that's basically the problem. And I need to tell engineers, get the job done first. Then anything what do is what doing well. And we have human problem like the drains now. We have major problems with it because this asphalt you're looking at the road, the weighing surface, the water is too much and it's going to cause potholes. But our people pour dirt in the drain. When it's raining, everywhere is flooded. Then the road starts spoiling.
The challenges are glaring, yet the engineers acknowledge that there's been progress and opportunities.
In the 50s, you discover that the level of engineering practice in terms of indigenous participation was not as much as what we're having now. In the 50s, we had a few black engineers. Most of the companies in Nigeria then was being headed and controlled by foreigners. But if you look at Nigeria today, top construction companies, top servicing companies, you have Nigerians in the helm of affairs. They are all controlling the management aspect of it. Even the aspect that has to do with day-to-day hands-on, the engineers are out there. So you can see it in all facets. of our national life. So the engineers in Nigeria have actually come a long way. Now, we need to participate more. We need to come out of our shares more. And a lot of it depends on perception. Because there is this general perception that if a white-skinned man is not there, things won't work. But that's not true. That's not true. I know that most part of the world, in England and America, we have lots of Nigerian professional engineers working there, doing wonders. But the key thing is for government to look inwards and utilize the capabilities of local engineers. The engineering companies that are indigenous companies can, form a kind of alliance, form mergers that will increase their capacity to deliver this kind of big project.
From the enthusiasm I sense from some of these engineers, they seem proud of the career path they have chosen.
I want me to use them for front there. Yeah, make the polish on, make the polish on. I get you. This engineering for me, I got into my dad. From school, I've been practicing, I've been working for my dad. So it has been a roller coaster for me. I've been used to engineering from time. When I got out of school, NYC, I started working. I'm enjoying my job. Basically, it's very interesting. I'm doing a bridge now. You have to be precise with the bridge. If I make any mistake, it's gone. And so I'm in a commanding role. I can make decisions. It's very, it's a very taxing, job. I can make decisions. I'm not that old. I'm a young guy. For my age, I make some kind of decisions I'm always proud of. That's why I like my job.
The nature of our job has a lot of risk value, because you see people on scaffold, you see people on the water side trying to, maybe you are doing something else to do with water, you are building bridges across water and all that. So you are always exposed to danger. And I feel that I'm contributing my quota to the nation. And this makes me feel happy that, look, my service is needed somewhere. My service is helping developing equipment for the hospital use, building rail, and also bridges for vehicle to pass. So I'll be proud that if I'm part of, for instance, people that build the third mainland bridge, I'll be proud that, look, I contributed technically, skillfully to the construction of that, and I will feel happy.
Even though there are some loose ends to tighten when it comes to engineering in Nigeria, those operating in that fold are glad about the progress made so far and look forward to better developments in engineering field in Nigeria. That's how we wrap up the show for this week. We'd appreciate your feedback on any of our social media platforms showing on your screen. You can also watch these and other episodes of Community Reports on youtube.com/channels web. Thank you for watching. I am Yomi Otaigbe.